Can't you see? Can't you see? 幸せの基準測るものさし自分の心の中にあるのさ You can find, you can find 足りないもの数えるくらいなら足りてるもの数えてごらんよ Count what you have now, don't count what you don't have. Can't you see, can't you see? Have now, don't count what you don't have. You can't have so much. You can't find. Can't you see, can't you
Hello. Hi everybody. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh, dude, $10 a week is crazy. $10 a week is a lot of money. That's $40. Actually, that's $40 a month. I think I spend about half that. I feel like if you marketed it as $40 a month, it would like seem better. I don't know. That's me. Sigh. Oh, sigh. Oh, sigh. The pain. But how are you guys all doing? Welcome in. How's everybody's day going? What, we're halfway through the week, right? Whew. Oh, I'm tired. Honestly, guys, I'm so tired. So, well, we knew today was gonna be a chill stream either way. Let's go listen to sessions, actually. Let's go listen to something more chill. But we knew today's was gonna be a pretty chill stream. We're playing Tavern Talk, which is a pretty cute game. It's like, you have like adventurers that come in and like, you have to make specific drinks for them. So it seems pretty cool. I really thought I found an app my sister can use to speak to my grandparents when we go to Mexico. I mean, you could like buy it for the week when you guys do go to Mexico and then like stop paying it monthly or cancel your subscription after. And it would just cost you $10 for every time you guys like go to Mexico, which isn't too expensive, especially to like talk with people like loved ones that you know you can't. So I think that's fair. Yeah. That's what I usually do for like stuff that I don't use daily or like that I use a lot. I'll usually cancel the subscription until like I end up actually wanting to use it. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Now it's time. So, boom. But then, yeah. Like, I think Final Fantasy 14 is like one of the main things. I don't play Final Fantasy 14 like every month. So just on the months that I want to play it with friends, I'll like actually pay the subscription and then I'll play it for that like month. But then like I don't actually play it like as often. So, but the crazy part is when I tested it, it actually sounds like me when I speak Spanish. Really? Wait, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll have to use that for 2 weeks because when I go to Japan, maybe I can use it to speak Japanese. What do we think? Maybe we put Quackity's app to the test. Like, hold on, look at his video. I'll watch it after stream for sure, but I don't think I can watch it right now because I'm already streaming. But yeah, for sure, later. Shake that booty. But yeah, no. If it works pretty well, then I'll probably what's it called? I'll probably try to download it before I go to Japan. Maybe I could use it while I'm in Japan. Just use it for like directions or stuff like that, which would be pretty cool. It would be pretty nice to have, honestly. But yeah. Ooh, I don't know what to really talk about. I did a bunch of homework yesterday, dude. I was so tired of homework because, okay, so you know how we had that working stream? I did a lot of it that day, but I had to do a lot more of it yesterday, and I still have to do some of it today. I'm not entirely looking forward to it. I gotta do an exam today, and actually that's about it. And then I have to like reply, and that's like it. So actually it's super easy stuff, but then yeah. At least you got most of it done. Exactly. So I just have a couple of things to do today, and I'm just like tired though. But like also, oh my god, I watched Thunderbolts yesterday. I watched half of Thunderbolts. Don't tell me what happens at the end because I'm finishing it with my friend later today. But we watched half of Thunderbolts. We watched the first half, and it was pretty good. I'm actually really enjoying it. I haven't like super watched a ton of like Marvel movies, so this was like a good change of pace. I told you since he had a viewer who only knew Spanish, a little bit of English. Oh, at least you got most of it done. Yeah. Wait, that's pretty cool. Okay, if Shino uses it, that'd be sick to see. Oh my god, do y'all know what would be really fun to do? Guys, I know Shino went onto that website. I don't know how fun it is, but view chat seems super cool. I kind of want to check it out. Maybe we could do that next week. I think that's something that we'll do next week. I kind of want to do that next week. Just like where we can go on view chat and like see kind of what's happening. I feel like that'd be fun. No, I feel like I'd have a good time with that. But yeah, the stream snipe was crazy. Wait, he got stream sniped? Actually? I don't remember that. Dang. Wait. That's pretty cool. What the heck? I'm actually on view chat right now, and it's saying that like my camera is not, or like the OBS virtual camera is not supported, which I'm thinking is crazy. OBS virtual cam is not supported. What the heck? Oh, whatever. I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out another day. It's fine. I don't gotta figure it out now. I wish I could stream snipe, but no PC Sag. Yeah. First Debbie, then Inu, and then Noi. Wait, they all stream sniped him? Wait, that's kind of funny. I gotta hang out with Debbie sometime. I gotta reach out to Debbie. Debbie is awesome sauce. It was. Wait, that's so funny. Same with Inu. I know I chatted to Inu like a little bit ago when that was a while ago actually. And then Noi too, especially Shino. I gotta reach out to Shino. I gotta reach out to my boy. I gotta see how he's doing, if he wants to play something. I do have a plan to like invite a bunch of people to collab on something, and I feel like if I could get all of them there, that would be pretty cool. Bro, Inu hasn't gotten his new model rig. Sag. Oh no. He'll get it eventually. I believe. Shino the rat. Hey, we love the rats. But yeah, no, there's a lot of plans in the future that I want to do that involve inviting other people. So I'll definitely have to keep in mind everybody that was mentioned, because I want to reach out and see if they would like be down to take part in it. I'll probably have to reach out like maybe a couple weeks in advance. And then I got like work on making everything, but it's just a little hard between school and all of that. But I do want to prepare it. I'll probably start preparing it this week, and then I'll probably send out invites and stuff for like 2 to 3 weeks in the future. But I gotta find days. Yeah, I gotta find days that I'm not like busy. But I definitely want to. I want to have a bunch of people like come on this show, either like diverse or like have certain groups of friends that like know each other, and I feel like that would be fine. Oh yeah, Shino's a deer. What do you mean Shino's a deer? What happened? Why is Shino a deer? I'm a rat. I love rat. I love being a rat. I'm one of Shoto's guildies. I'm a rat. Guys, I really wanna get the little like the server stuff, the server tag. I'm so tempted to get it, but I really like our banner more because then I get to appreciate artwork more so. But like I want to create a tag. I guess if there's like enough people that are like super interested in the tag, because what, it's only 3? Is it 3? Is it 3 you get the tag? Yeah, it's 3. How much would that be a month? Would that be like $10 a month? Okay, if we get enough people in the server that's like active and they enjoy using it, maybe we can use that. Because what's it called? Because maybe I want to have it so that it's like goats, GOAT, or goat. And that would be like greatest of all time, but also you would be linked to Alice's server because then it also have books. And yeah, Noi keeps saying he looks like a deer, so we all made him look like a deer as a meme. Wait, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. It reminded me of one. The only reason I started calling him a deer is because his model. Wait, his model reminds you of a deer? That's a little weird. A little crazy. A little crazy. But yeah, no. Today we're playing Tavern Talk though. I'm pretty excited for Tavern Talk. It's pretty awesome sauce. I've played a little bit of the game, and I don't know. It seems pretty nice. It's super chill. It's super relaxing, and I don't know. I'm super excited. It also has characters, at least from what it seems like. It looked like it had a character from Spiritfarer. An amazing game that I've like played a little bit of, but I need to actually beat. But yeah, I'm so excited for that. I really want to play Tavern Talk and get to know all these characters. So I know I got up to like, I think our first hidden character, because I literally did the tutorial at night when I was just talking with Ollie, I think. So then I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. And then I, what's it called? I launched the game. I bought the game, launched the game the same night. And then I was just sitting on my laptop in call with Ollie, and I was playing it. And I think I got up to like the secret character, or not like, maybe not the secret character, but like the first character that comes in that you don't know who it is. And I'm like, ooh. But I had to stop playing because it was getting pretty late and I needed to go to sleep. But yeah. Ooh, I know, right? It sounds good. It sounds interesting. I'm super excited. I think also later this week, okay, I was so sad I couldn't play Resident Evil 2 last week because I got so tired. But like this week we'll play it. We'll actually play it. And I'm so excited for Resident Evil 2. I think the next, 2 days I have off? Yeah, the next 2 days I have off from streaming. So I don't know if we'll make today's stream long. We'll probably chill on like a 2 to 3 hour stream. We'll see how long the game is. I don't think it'll take us that long. Let me go look it up. How long does it take to play Tavern Talk? Oh wow, never mind. It looks like we're not beating it tonight. Tavern Talk takes about 12 to 20 hours to complete. So based off our Undertale run, it's probably gonna take us like 20. So this might either be a few game or a few streams, but we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I'll play it on my own time. We'll see how you guys perceive this game, if you guys like it, if you guys don't like it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. Are you guys ready to get into it? You guys ready to go rizz up some adventurers, talk to some adventurers, see how their day is going, what we can do, stuff like that? Are we excited? I'm excited. Yes, let's get into it. Yes, queen. All right, let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna go launch the game. I think I already have it launched. So we're just gonna switch scenes. Please don't let me be the only one who knows that meme. Yes, get into it. No, I think I know it. Let me go actually unmute the game because I had it muted because I was working on stuff earlier. By the way, have you guys seen all the Twitter posts and stuff like that? I'm pretty happy with all of it. So with like the work I've been putting into Twitter stuff, and I'm like, yeah. I do have to get a post ready for tonight, but yeah. So we got a wanted wall, guest book, trinkets. This is our first character. Isn't she cute? Okay, You'll see her. You'll see her. You guys will think she's cute too. You guys will agree with me. You guys will agree with me that she's cute. All right, let's play this. I hope that see, I have 2 auto saves. See, but we're gonna create a new save because this is the this was the first one. We are a he/him.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away, in a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern.
My tavern.
My tavern.
I love the voice acting. The voice acting is so nice.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Ooh, I like that intro. We love creating a place that like everybody can be accepted, and like this seems so cool. This seems so cute. That was cute, right? Right? I love the intro. Oh, we got big shoes to fill though. We are going to be creating a place that everybody's welcome. Oh my god, I'm so excited. By the way, hi BB, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, so this is our first like customer. Hello, hiya innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? So this is Fable. Okay. Yes. Yes, all fine and dandy. Oh, dude, look at her character. It's so cute. She's so pretty. I love the green aesthetic. It's so nice. Wow. We also got barbs. Look at the burbs. We do have a wanted poster. Hold on, I do kind of want to check this out. Quests, characters. Whoa, look, Fable. Oh my gosh, she's 110 years old. Oh, they go by they them. That's cool. That's awesome. We love an inclusive game. Class Ranger, background Ashen Grove, neutral good. The Hanged Man. Does anybody know what the Hanged Man in Arcana means? I don't know what that means. Rumors, quests, log. Oh wow, so we can see our past conversations. Recipes. Okay, okay. Stats. Let's see here. Ingredients, stats. So this is all this, yada yada. Okay. Okay, okay. Infusions, and then whoa, we have an actual map of the area. I feel like that's gonna come in handy. Wait, actually, hold on, pause. Wait, we can check this out. Okay, where is she from? Ashen Grove? Where's the Ashen Grove? Do we have... No? Is it part of the Northern Republic? Zenith, Wayfarer's Inn. So I think this is us. Tree Grain. Ah, there's the Ashen Grove. Whoa, okay, we found it. That's pretty cool. Okay. I won't read that yet. We'll chill out for now. Yes, yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Okay. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome? Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. You know what? The silver linings. The silver linings. We appreciate Fable. How was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees. Oh. The same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon. The same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or a snack. There are various types of nuts: walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts. I love all the nuts, dude. All those nuts. I'm allergic. Ooh. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut, just not something very fun. That's next level logic. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? It sounds thrilling. No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is you're missing some spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach. I don't think chilies would help me very much. Though I'm very good at growing Phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. That's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. You know, salt is an amazing seasoning. I use salt on everything. Not really. I do love salt though. I love salty foods. I'm just like a bland soup. I feel like if you have too much salt though, it just kind of gets boring. It gets bland. So a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Let's keep going with the metaphor. I also feel like the circus is a little out there of a response. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or a gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights and of people and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing. But what is singing if not telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I've never lived through anything? What do you mean? Well, day in and day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. If anyone needs to learn of AO3, wait, hold on. Needs a hyperfixation. Why have I heard AO3? Why do I? Is that the fan? What is that? That's like the fandom website, right? Needs a hyperfixation. You know what? Fable would love AO3. Yes, the fanfic site. See, I've never been on there. I know a lot of people grew up with that, or like writing or like reading stuff on there. I've heard it a couple of times. I just don't think I've ever been on there. It seems like a fun place to be. Listen to the song I started writing. I wish to be a hero, slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet pretty nymphs resting by the lakes. Okay. She's got some bars. Hi, Jelly. I love you. Thank you. How are you doing, Jelly? A pretty nymph. That's pretty daring. That sounds like a good song opening to me. I kind of want to hear about the nymph. Pretty nymph. That's pretty daring. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them, enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. A divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting, magical things I encounter. Character information unlocked, Fable. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Bear didn't work, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry, Jelly. I believe in you. Wait, we unlocked something about Fable's character. Wait, I want to see it. Wait, shoot. Was I supposed? Their knowledge probably doesn't help either. Oh, wait. This wasn't written there before, huh? Fable Verafina is a ranger taking care of the Ashen Grove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer, but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything really. Their nut allergy probably doesn't help that either. Aww. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering the new drinks. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. This looks so chill. I want to play it. You should, dude. This is such a... I love the voice acting already at the start of the game. I'm loving the music. I'm loving the vibes. I'm loving the art. I'm loving the character design. I'm loving the story, the additions to the characters already. You know what? This is... I love this game already. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating on the waves of Sunny Lake. Okay. Do you want to be with the nymph, or do you want to be the nymph? Both. Yeah, you know what? Fable would love AO3. She would be able to get that nymph fanfic. She'd be able to pretend to be a nymph and also date a nymph. I feel like there's definitely fanfic on AO3 about nymphs. There's gotta be, right? But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. We'll go make that swift strike swiftly, quickly. Although, I was wondering, oh, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about you, about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Let's go to the tutorial. I completely forgot how to play this game. Really? Yeah. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Oh, Andrew! I love Andrew. Look at him, he's so cute. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andrew. Look at Andrew. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Oh. Careful around Andrew, guys. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Cute derpy little guy. Exactly. We love the cute derpy little guy. Let's have a look. All right, so we need to make a swift strike. Order, swift strike, draw the recipe. I did. If I wanted to look for specifics, I checked my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse the recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what it sticks? No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result. But the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. Hold on, give me a second, Jet. Okay. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. Wait, hold on. Is this? I'm like a little worried about my... Okay, never mind. It's working. Everything's working fine. Okay. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. Okay. I think dexterity sounds tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink or any others, I can simply feed my mistake to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. So that's strength. So what we need is a swift strike, which is this one here. There we are. So we need a bunch of agility. Which one's the agility? That's attack. Okay, agility's right here. So we need a bunch of agility. We're going all the way up on agility. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we need 1 on intelligence and 1 on defense. Okay. Oh. There we go. And then intelligence. Oh man, let's hit that bell. I think we made our first drink. Whoa. Oh, it actually does teleport. Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that? You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of. Aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe, but how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but what? Never mind. Aww. Hey, when'd you get here? Dot, dot, dot. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right. What kind? Drinkable. Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure. Whatever. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Spoken heart. Oh, whoa. Wow. So we got all charisma on this. We got the max charisma drink. 2, 3. There we are. And then we got 1 attack. Okay, and then we got 1 defense. Oh, this should be digestible, maybe even tasty. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Song of bones and water. Hold on. We got a rumor. A banshee is haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones, hopefully hyperbole. Okay, let's see here. Where's the lonesome waters? Where do you think? Moon Swamp? Dark Marsh, Darkwood, Morrow Castle, Mossberry, Lonesome Waters. Where at, dude? I want to figure this out. Okay, so we're in Northern Republic. Are they in the Forbidden Valley? Ipcher, Rockwell, Side Plains. I don't think it's going to be in the plains. Mossberry. We already checked Mossberry. Amber Isles. Dang. What the heck? Abandoned Dragon Temple Magical. Oh, Lonesome Lagoon. There we go. Boreas. So it's in Boreas. He came from Boreas. Wow. Okay. All right. The brooding type, I see. Dot, dot, dot. What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain, or the birds in the tree. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes? No? Not really? I want to experience things outside the forest. Outside the safe borders of the forest. Aloha, I at work and can't stay, but we'll see if you're still alive when I am free. No worries. Good luck at work. Good luck at work. I want to live a life full of adventure. Boredom will feel like a bliss. I want to be brave and strong. I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for the same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so. Yes. What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave? What if it did? If you could change your fate, would ya? I'm sorry. I love Brave. Brave is an awesome movie. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventure starts with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Aww. Aww. Wait. Aww. Aww. Bye, Fable. Oh, I hope Fable can go enjoy their story. I think this is literally the part that I played up to. And then I was like, okay, guys, I gotta go to sleep. Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? You own this establishment in Keep? Last time I checked. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. Okay. You can call me Care. Or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Well, I'll be Karen. Ha. See what I did there? Ha. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn? What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the things with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No quest for me, but I have one for you. Or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tragarn? Terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program. A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south of Arove. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died long ago with that one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire? Alright guys, I gotta ask. Team Edward or Team Jacob? Team Jacob early on. Jacob got super weird at the end though. Can't lie. Jacob got way too weird at the end, or weird at the end. Edward at the end, top tier. Jacob, well, at the end. That's all I'm gonna say. I rest my case. Which one are you in Keep? We're gonna team vampire. So you're not into fangs, are you? Did I click vampire? An innkeeper never tells. You little rascal. I like you. Wait, she's blushing. Likewise. What about you? Vampires? Yeah. Team Edward always? Yeah. Why? The wolves are too close to my kin. Yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad saying that, fella. You know, hunched back, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befall Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with the silver arrow. Dang. Do Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? Don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern werewolf, yeah? Right. Anything else that might help the others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works. On any dog. Trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn. It's not that hard either. Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Aw. I wanna make her happy. I wanna see her smile. We'll say Carolyn. We'll say the full name. All right, Chief. You got a name or is it just Innkeep? Just Innkeep for now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep. Then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead. I like seeing the characters smile. They seem so cute. She wants something with a lot of strength. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Let's see here. Let me go check what we have. Soft Spoken Heart. Yeah, Southern Brawler. And then we got 1 on that. And then not intelligence, but instead charisma. Southern Brawler. There you go. Whoo. Drink with 0 water as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. Well, you head from here. Haps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop talking unless I ask it until I do, will you? No? My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that? Yeah? It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead? It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just gonna open up old wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. What? Are we talking about the snail still? The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Ooh. Ooh. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation. Oh, why is she upset? And I'm ending it. All right, well then. If you find any more rumors from me, need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back. Carolyn, I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into a proper quest, right? Don't want them to go to waste. Okay, well maybe we should do that. I could use some help. Fine. I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. So I sort all the rumors I've collected. I'll also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think best next steps would be sorting the match and snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Oh, okay. Once you're done, select that quill. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Thank you for your help, Carolyn. Put it on my tab. That's not how that... Are they gone already? Works. Good night to you too. All right, let's assemble this quest. So, the werewolf previously has been seen in Arove. Secret weakness is playing fetch. Vulcan Karen told me about a werewolf who's roaming. Okay, so this is the start of it. Okay, there you go. Werewolf on detours. Nice. Dude, wait, I like the music in this. We've made our first quest. Oh, look at him. I'm glad we feed him. Act 2, Prelude to Bravery, 58th of the Wake. Cock-a-doodle-doo. You know what's funny? I never really thought like I would hear chicken like doodle-doos in the morning. But oh my god, is she gonna go on the quest? Oh my god, is she gonna go on the quest? Oh my god, should we have made the actual other quest for her? Or do we need all 3? Oh, anyways. But like when I lived on Guam, my grandparents own a bunch of chickens and they actually do that like in the morning, and it is like a good wake up thing. I'm not gonna lie. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Trigarn. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for. One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who is good with a bow. Wait, is this like... Let's see here. Northern Republic. Werewolf on detours. Probably one who's good with a bow. When he tells me they want the quest. Ah, I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable? And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want the quest. Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me, I think. Hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did. But then I thought, what if I take the quest, then I go on to the quest, and I have to fight a werewolf or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if I try to shoot it with my silver arrow? I miss and shoot a tree instead. And then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? I hope Fable takes the quest. Maybe. Fable needs to be protected. Fable does need to be protected, but I want Fable to see the world. I want Fable to experience more than just this, than her forest. I want her to go on this quest. I want her to have her story, and I want her to come back with a jingle. A cute little jingle about playing fetch with a werewolf. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a smile. A frozen smile. Oh, like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water? More slime? Bones? You sell bones? Only to slimes. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think you'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Oh, why are you so anxious, Fable? In general, I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on the quest. Werewolves may not be the best, but it would make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic, Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. Dude, Fable does need to be protected. Like, forever, ever, dude. Oh my god, she's adorable. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something making you feel like you might fail? Aside from bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice, to be fair. It might. Whoops. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like that Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. Oh, what? Wait, no. Fable? Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out of the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once. I wish it had just been once. It seems like my life only follows the path that's the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Aww. Or dangerously embarrassing. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Abel. Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or hair accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping? Like a baby, all day long when I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. What happened to the Mary Morgan incident? Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank Gaia. Gaia word you didn't get. Your word didn't get around. It was my first adventure, the chance to finally escape the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. Okay, hold on. Ooh. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted a guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up to in Tregarn recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure, yay. I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So of course it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I didn't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never gotten lost in the woods before, but this time I did. I couldn't see well. There was blood rushing in my ears. I felt dizzy. So for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know of the Mary Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown them? Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. Ooh, the Mary Morgan. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke, and then fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey, and I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of everyone on their gatherings. How am I ever going to set foot on the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Clog Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. No, it was the first encounter with the Hydra. Well, just the day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dream Plane Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I bought it some homemade biscuits. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it was fire breath, they wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green cells match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just sat down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. I looked at my biscuits and then at me and said, "By the river of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as they are gilded ice. Some things are as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." Oh. I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthine Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again. lest to know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But when I couldn't take any more, I ran back and apologized and begged for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. Aw. Then he completed its quest. 3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Would-haves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They changed nothing. And adventures don't come tied up in neat, mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them. Oh, I feel like just try to do better in the future. That's all you can do. I do like Fable either way. How do I do that? I don't know. You'll figure it out. I hope so. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. You have to find that out then. Like on a quest, for example. There's think I'm a little under-leveled. Do you think that will change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't? And then no one else comes around. What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone's better? Best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows, you might even end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away really quick. That's the spirit. Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener and future hero, charmer of nymphs, I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers, and I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes. Good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like to drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that werewolves won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight it, I'm going to have to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lichen. After all, it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked you for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseating, Mix. Oh. Okay. So we can either give the... You know what? What if we make our own? What if we make our own drink, right? What if we make our own drink, guys? So we can either do charisma or we can do swiftness. I think we do 3 charisma. And then just a bunch of swiftness. This is not the right drink. Has to be a recipe that fits. Oh. There you go. Huh. Okay. Do we... I want her to live. I think we give her Swift Strike. I think we give her Swift Strike. As much as I really just don't want her to die. I really want her to live. I want her to live. By the way, hi, Oppie. Drink that celestial cream latte, sir. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. All right. Are we locking in, chat? Are we locking in, chat? I think we're locking in. Here we go. There's a swift strike. If they kill off character, I'm going to be so sad. I know, right? This should do it. Oh, that tastes great. Very brisk. Do you feel a little braver? No, not yet. But I feel faster, more agile, swifter with my bow. Like my arrows could fly anywhere with heart. I'm sure that bravery will come later. I'm sure it will. Thank you. The string gave me some hope and heart palpitations. I think that's your anxiety. Maybe. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words have helped me yesterday and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest. So? I brought some Phoenix chilies from my garden. They seem like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant, and consumption can pass that on to mortals like us. Exactly. I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. Goodbye, Fable. Let's go, Fable. You can do it. We believe in you, Fable. Maybe they'll find some new ingredients for me. Although, probably not. I hope my shipment arrives soon. Hey, what's going on? You again. Me again. And who are you? Someone who wants a drink. What kind? Drink. Yes, I get it. Could you try to be more specific? That spoken heart one tasted fine. Thank you. Alright, so we just got a bunch of charisma. 1, 2, 3. What was it? Then was it attack? 1. And then was it... Boom! I memorized it already. Look at me, chat. I'm so smart. Spoken art just for you. Maybe it'll help you find more rewards. Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not. Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Dot. Careful. You'll step on my cape. Oh, shush. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Not on one of those empty blabbers. Would you prefer a different line? I can only say I'm all but empty. Huh? That's what they all say. Seems they've gotten you some more dialogue options than most, but that doesn't convince me. Just wait. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Of course not. Probably forgot to give you enough intellect. Would surprise me if there actually was a brain inside that skull. Wow. They're super rude. I'm sure there is. Have you checked? No, but I can assure you, I'm different from your average background character. Sure. I must agree, you look much more delicious than they usually do. Thank you. Though I should let you know I'm not on the menu. Don't worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky. I see. That thing on your shoulder, is it quirky too? I would adopt those slimes. Honestly, me too. They're so cute. What thing? Ah, my cape. Your cape? That's not his cape. That green fell on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it. And the rest of it's on you. Aye, pretty tough to clean off. May I ask how that happened? Yeah, just did. Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story on your names? Yes, I love stories. Well then, may I have your name? No, but I shall tell it to you. I'm Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Duquet de Song. It's long for Kyle. Kyle. Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you? Blood. Or if you're out, I would settle also for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it's red. Red is my favorite color. I'll look for something with red in it. So that's probably going to be the attack drink, no? 1, 2, 3. Which one's the attack drink? It should be this one, right? So we'll do charisma and yeah, okay, gotcha. Southern Brawler. Let's see if they like this. Some almost blood for you, sir. Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious. Very live. Maybe as a chaser, you could let me have a bite. Nope. Okay. And to whom may I offer the second drink? Rhea Frost Grip. Nice to meet. Yeah, Skip. Just serve me something strong. Something that feels durable, tough like a mountain, and the caves are one of those frosty lagoons. Okay. So that's going to be the one with, I'm guessing, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I think it's going to have, let's see if we can guess it. Oh, I would have gotten it wrong. I was going to say intellect and like attack, but no, it's just attack and charisma. Dang, they want charisma? Frosted Lagoon, there we are. A taste of just for you. Valued customer number 2. Oh, are you hitting the placeholder text? Let me try. I see. You are many things, but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks, just how I like it. So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story? Fine, guess you've earned it. Alright, picture me, deep in the mountains of Dovlemar, with my trusty axe and a good drink by my side. There I was, minding my own business, digging for some good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier, and deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Okay. Had a real big old pile of gold. And then suddenly this big ooze comes along and slurp. Gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps we could go looking for my cape now. It's nearly sunrise. And the sun kills you. Oh, right. Did the ooze also eat the cape? Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I don't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurped me gold, I had to do something. So I took my shovel and dug and hit and dug. I hit until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing. So, did you dig your gold out? Silly fool. She dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to? The gold? Oh, yes. A big golden nugget. Should be enough to get me to Baruvia. And perhaps it can even get me to Dandy New Cape. I don't think so, Sunshine. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Baruvia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet. And in return, I get the gold. Your cape. Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Fought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder, where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put my capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No. Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you. We could? Phenomenal. I could put out a quest for you, but we need a little more information. Good luck with that. First, I need to know where you last saw your cape. I was getting ready for the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lutstra and Baruvia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course, I cannot find it. The cape of invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes, which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status. Of course. Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding. Your wedding? When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear the most treasured cape. To show how important she was to me. Evelyn, the vampiric Countess Evelyn residing in Morrow Castle? That would be her. Congratulations, are you still married? Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape. Ah, rats. Here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast, her. The thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession. Wouldn't that be your heart? No, I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape, I can never live without it. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn, how could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had. That's rough, buddy. Perhaps, innkeeper, what's your name, right? Sure. Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again. Yes, I think we'll find such an adventurer. We're setting up for a search right now. So, we're going to brave enough to find Marl Castle. Deep past the abyss of dread, at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom, towers the mansion of my dear Evelyn, Queen of Darkness, Temptress of Men, Flamenco champion of 1467. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life. But be wary, she bites. And she may be invisible now. Oh man. Alright, I think I've gotten everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you, and I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope so. That reminds me. Not another cursed monologue. Keep quickly another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tail of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon. I'll see what I can do. Lagoon. Just the frosted lagoon? Okay. Is this stamina? No, this is like defense, no? Right? Boom. Look at us. Look at us. I get it. I understand this now. There you go. Still look at stamina for your valued guest. Let me try. You got it right again. Might even last till dayfall with this. Kyle, would you like another drink as well? No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so. Everything ails you. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk. My platform doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back, it's all itchy. By the dragons, could it be because you insisted on sunbathing? Oh, right. Innkeeper, do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin? I'm afraid not. Oh. That reminds me. My aunt Matilda used to harness the power of Chimera saliva for sun protection. Okay, Chimera. A beast made out of several animals. Got 3 heads and all. Made by dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast. I'm aware. I just didn't know saliva could be so useful. Ah. If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva. I'm sure that would have gone over well. Actually, I might know where to find one. Really? Will you get it for me then? No. Oh. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Miss Frostgrip, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal. Oh, man. Nay, forget it. I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel and ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast. No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board. And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among mortals in the glistening sunlight once more? As soon as a fearless avenger picks it up and succeeds, especially that part. Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me. Let's leave it at 2. Say and keep. While we wait for someone to do this work for him, do you perhaps have a room for 2? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here. Sure thing, I've got a couple of barred up rooms you could stay there. How much? You can pay when you leave. Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe you'll become a real boy one day. What? Thank you. Enjoy your stay. Thank you, tasty creature. New quest. Holy moly. Amount of undead. Okay. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. The one thing that stands against Sun is okay. That's not it. At the foot of Witch's Rat's Peak. I guess we're an NPC. I guess we are. Okay, so that's one of them. Thing that stands under chance against grueling curse of the sun is Chimera Saliva. Apparently, source Aunt Matilda. Corky Vampire is looking for his cape. He seems a bit confused. Wants to go for a stroll in the sun. And then I'm guessing that at the foot of the Witch's Wrath. According to the Hydra in the riverbanks, there's Mari Morgan. One thing that stands a chance against the grueling curse of the sun. I don't think we need those. At the foot of Witch's residence. Okay. I believe this is it. That's not it. Oh. What? Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's see here, let's see here. So if we were to just spread them all out, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. According to the hatred for mice is universal. Maybe it's just rhymed with ice. Who can say? Foot of the Witches. What? Why is this a thing? Strath Peaks, Evelyn encounter true invisible, beware maybe invisible. Just looking for there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why. Or maybe it's just me. This game truly gives Atlas vibes. Really? You think so? I'm glad. I feel like this is a really cute game. I'm like really liking this. On a mild summer morning, a senile vampire came to look for his cape of invisibility at the Wayfarer's Inn. After steady questioning, the innkeeper uncovered that he lost his cape at his wedding, where his ex-wife, Countess Evelyn, stole it from him. She resides at the foot of the Witch's Wrath Peak. Venture to the peak and dare to retrieve the long-lost cape, but be aware, she might be invisible. Okay, and then there should be one more. It's just these three, right? Okay, so Wyvern Chimera, according to the one thing that stands a chance against the grueling curse of the sun is Chimera. Oh. Oh, so now we can actually get Chimera stuff. Demon Concoct. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then those three we don't have anything for yet. Yeah, TT perfectly. Thank you. Maybe we should create something called the Starfarers Inn. And then you guys are all adventurers that come in. The Wayfarer's Inn, new friends and former enemies. Start the day. Act 3. I really like this aesthetic. I actually super duper like this. My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fake crystals and frozen pine cones. Together with the Fable Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of some use. Fable's back! Carolyn Humph. Listen, I can fix this. Just let me pick up some chamomile tincture from my treehouse. Chamomile has proven to be great for healing wounds. You've done enough, little pal. I'll be good from here, thanks. Fable, Carolyn, back so soon? Innkeep, say, did you send this blighter after me? I told you he has nothing to do with any of this. It's my fault alone, so let me ask... Oh, we should have given her the charisma. Somebody at least fix you up. Or keep clumsy hands off me. Now, how about we calm our spirits a bit and tell me what happened? A misunderstanding, I suppose. Yes. The elf thought I was Uncle Dragon lookalike. The uncle that looks like a werewolf? Yes. No, it's a bit more complicated. Doesn't matter. What matters is the elf mistook me for a werewolf. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Maybe, but not on purpose, I promise. It's just me and my bad luck. See, it happened again. Nothing ever goes right. Don't say that, Fable. Tell me what happened. We can start from the beginning, alright? Right, so... You sent me out to look for the werewolf in Tregarn. I felt agile and ready, braver than I've ever felt before. The quest that I gave you and keep. I recall, Carolyn? Good. I have my shortcuts and trails that allow me to travel rather swiftly through the Ashen Grove, and by early dusk I reach the border of Tregarn. The Ashen Grove thins out around there. You can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards as well as see a farm or two. Truly idyllic, especially during sunset. There's one downside to the idyllic sunset though. It gets dark. Of course it does. Every tall looming person in the dark is automatically a werewolf, huh? No, but every tall looming person hunting down a farmer's sheep is. No, I didn't do that. Yes, you did. And the quest stated that was exactly what the werewolf had been doing. In my defense, I'm broke. We've all been there. So Carolyn was busy hunting sheep, and in the shadows of dusk, you thought she might be the werewolf. Exactly, so... And then you needed not one, but 3 arrows? Dang. I'm swift with the bow. I figured. I was preparing to fight, not bargain. So I shoot. Trigger happy. I can't get myself to aim for right for the heart, so I aim for the shoulder. And suddenly the werewolf starts cursing and cussing words I've never heard before, like a sailor. Or how I'd imagine a sailor would swear. I've never actually met one. You're telling me you've never heard... Oh. Hey, what's going on? Why is it censored? Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Anyways, I was watching my prey through the bushes and suddenly felt a piercing pain in my shoulder. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Of course I cursed and swore. That hurt. Never been so happy to have missed. So I turned out around and got ready to lunge at the rascal who dared to aim at me. And an orange gleaming eye stared at me through the over the shadows, right into my soul. I thought that's it. It's over. I heard the bells of death ringing in my ears. I was done for a night, and I hadn't set foot out of the Ashen Grove. I stumbled backwards, tripped over a branch, and crashed into a tree. Nah, that weren't the passing bells, Elfie. Actual bells from the chapel in town. My name's Fable. Right. So they crashed into a tree, and the rustling of leaves, crackling branches, and high-pitched yelp. I didn't yelp. Yes, you did. Oh, it caught the attention of the actual culprit. He must have been on his way to tear apart yet another sheep. Or perhaps the farmer's heart, this time after our wrestling caught his attention. I heard the growling, such deep guttural growl. It made my blood curdle. I swear I saw my life flash before my eyes. It sounded more like an empty stomach to me. A big empty stomach then. Either way, bad, very bad. A howl rang through the air and he emerged from the bushes. Tall and towering, glowing red eyes and fangs as big as my hand. Probably around 8 feet. 6 feet max. 8. Seeing that tall creature sent shivers down my spine. You said that already. No, I didn't. Seeing that tall creature sent shivers down my spine. And I was frozen. I was sure that Mary Morgan incident would repeat itself. I'd stand there, watch everything as it happened, unable to move. He looked around and sniffed the air, and his eyes locked with mine. But then I suddenly remember what you told me. Werewolves love playing fetch. So I swiftly pushed away from the tree and picked a stick up from the ground. The werewolf noticed my movement. I guess we should have went with the charisma drink. I maybe. Yeah, honestly, maybe. But before it could lunge at me, I threw the stick into the bushes as far away from me as possible. I wanted to buy myself some time to adjust my bow, but the stick somehow also influenced Carolyn, and both of them hurtled towards the bushes. And that's not all. While I couldn't help but run after that stick, I noticed something odd with the werewolf. Flannel rags. So I forgot about the stick and grabbed him by the throat, slamming him against a tree. He wriggled and twisted like a worm, growling and barking right in front of my face. I stared him right in the eyes as I heard the elf approach from behind. They knocked an arrow on the bow. Don't, Carolyn said, and I lowered my bow hesitantly while she studied the werewolf's face. She growled like she always does. Uncle Dragon, she exclaimed, and I flinched. That Uncle Dragon? Yeah, my darned uncle was in full werewolf transformation in front of me right here, acting like the biggest, wildest rascal in the whole world. I was joking when I told you that story, Innkeep. I wouldn't have thought the werewolf was actually my uncle. But this is exactly why I don't do cases involving lycanthropy. So how did you deal with him? Confronted him, of course. Knocked some sense into him, you know? We tied him to a tree so he wouldn't get any ideas before transforming back. I knew learning all those sailor knots was good for something. It's good for a lot more than that. Oh, I mean... Either way. The truth was only half as exciting as figuring it out was. Apparently he contracted lycanthropy at the annual family gathering. And since he grew short-tempered, he and his husband got into a lot of fights. So he ran away. Aww. Wait, hold on. I just realized we got representation, LGBTQ representation. This is cute. That's awesome. I love that. I can understand that all too well. And of course, I can't kill Kalen's uncle just because he's a werewolf. So, you let him go? The elf knows a swamp, which that might have worked out a cure. Drop him off there. No more tearing apart sheep for now. So, all in all, you'd say the quest was a success with a few obstacles attached and someone getting hurt. Listen, the arrows themselves ain't the problem. The coat, though, that was expensive. I'm sorry, really. Don't worry about it. After all, we got rid of the lichen. For now. Elfie even got you keepsake. It's nothing really. It's not even that interesting. I just thought. You thought? I thought it would be a nice reminder of my first successful quest. I like trinkets. What is it? Come on, quit being shy. Well, we played fetch with the stick afterwards, and I thought I could bring it here. After Kalen brought it back to me. I had to finish playing fetch after all. She's blushing. Nice memory of sorts, you know? It is a nice memory. Thank you, Fable. I know just where to put it. Oh, right. Anyways, I told Carolyn you have a hand for mixing just the right thing for any situation. Absolutely, for the both of you. I'll pass. I'm going to run home quickly to get the chamomile tincture. See you later. Aww. Later. So, Innkeep. Surprise me with something that fits my brawn. By which I mean, make me the usual strength. Never gets old. Ooh. Do we have new mixtures? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. And then, if I remember correctly, it's a defense with charisma. Boom! Southern Brawler. I guess we're pretty good with that. Here, this should be to your liking. It is, not bad, thanks. So, that little biter. You raised them? Fable? Oh, no. No, that's surprising. You two seem very close. Like family. They're regular. I see. Huh? This is still available? Yes. Great, I'm taking it. You still have arrows stuck in your shoulder. 'Tis but a scratch. Plus, Elfie is getting me one of their hippie salves. Should be fine after. Alternatively, you could take a rest. Get some sleep, let your wounds heal, rid yourself of the ammunition decorating your body. Alternatively, you can mind your own business. Oh, I know what I can handle. And if you don't move on to a proper quest without bumbling elves and useless relatives, I'll go insane sooner or later. You want that? No, at least not in my tavern. I worked really hard on that woodwork. Then do your job and let me take it. I mean, you already have. I'm just doing my job, and how do you call it? Expressing appropriate concern. You did this woodwork yourself? Excellent transition, Carolyn. Yes, I did. I did all of it myself. Why? Couldn't you get anyone to help? I had a very specific vision, and too much free time. That too, boredom gets things done. One day, you're bored. Next, you're learning how to gloss wood. Do you know any carpentry? I know of carpentry, and of boredom. And that's exactly why I gotta take this quest. I need to counteract the boredom before it makes my biceps shrink. I don't think that's how that works. But boring is not what I'd call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire sunscreen? Couldn't get more reckless than that. It could be taking Alfie long. Fair point. Please don't. I won't. Don't need another accidental piercing. So the saliva's for a vampire? Vampire sunscreen. Can't the vampire get their chimera goo themselves? It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires are and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quest, the quest economy would be in shambles. Suppose that'd be terrible for your business. Indeed. Does it bother you that it's for a vampire? No. Does it make you nervous? No. You did mention that you like fangs. Did I mention that I have great sword 3 times the size of your head. I'm sure a vampire would find that impressive. Oh? Have you encountered a chimera before? No, not a real one. Got me thinking, any kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic? Depends. Are you religious? Guess not. Then no. Would it be if I was? Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time, and they're created to be the guardians by the protectors of the realms. So stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine. Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a piss poor job. Thank you. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about? I ain't worried. Okay, nervous? Ain't that either. Then what is it? Excitement, I suppose. Excitement. Don't laugh. I'm not laughing, I'm asking. Ah. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. I've always wanted to. Sorry, I had to respond to a message. Okay. We'll probably keep streaming for like another 30 minutes. I've always sort of wanted to. Why haven't you? It ain't exactly easy to find one or to survive one. That seems like a great opportunity for you then. It is. What's it about guardians? Oh, okay. Chat, I'll be right back actually. I'm gonna put on some music because I'm going to go turn on the aircon because it got so hot out of nowhere. And then I'm also gonna grab a snack real quick. So I will be back in 1 second. Hello. I'm back. Wait, I clicked the wrong one. Let's go. Let's go back this way. All right, I got a drink. I also got what's it called? Some chips. Okay. Oh wait, we can just put it on autoplay. It's less about the Guardian, more about what created it. And maybe a little about the Chimera. It's got the dragon head, right? Yes, modeled after its creator, I would guess. So let me rephrase that. What is about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads? They're cool. I also, when I was little, my Baba used to tell me my bedtime story about dragons. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of the creations on her own journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed that she met each of the realm keepers. Wow, had a little keepsake from them all. Wow. My sword's one of them, passed on to me before she... Aw, passed. Left. One day she was just gone. Think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Like to think she visited one of her dragons one last time. Maybe she's off stealing sheep. Okay, maybe that was too far. Maybe that was too far. Too soon. Yeah, maybe that was too soon. My bad. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? No. Was the only kind she never encountered. Had a quarrel with those feline ones. Different varieties of scales and a cow one, I think. But never found a wyvern. One in all of her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good Baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. I'll think about it. You already got me talking too much. Oh, this is you talking too much? Aw. So you like dragons? I do. They're fascinating creatures. Very interesting. Very magical. They are. Fascinating and magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic and their wings. Aw. You can just ask them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic. Well, I ain't. I feel like I really like how they build these characters. Because to be honest, like, I've never been to the bar. And I don't know if I've experienced it like this, but I feel like just having a place that you can go in and, like, I don't know, talk about your journeys, your stuff like that. The tavern just seems so cool. Right? I guess like the modern day equivalent would be like going to a bar. Like, but I don't know. You don't get jobs at bars. You don't get like quests at bars. What if we change that? Why not? I like my sword and my muscles. They're a good combo. I don't rely on anyone, not even dragons. A little help never hurt anybody. Last time someone tried to help, they shot me with these 3 arrows. They weren't trying to help. They were trying to kill you. But alas, does that mean you don't want to drink to pep you up, Carolyn? Carolyn didn't say that. I see. That it doesn't count as help. Is there payment for taking on your quest? Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that greatly help you with your quest. Nah, that sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. All right. What can I get you then? We're getting a little bit of boost for this body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy, so I need to be hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Something for the brain. Baba talked quite a lot about how much they enjoyed a good ruse. Maybe we can outsmart it with the right play. But I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea. Maybe you don't want to drink with an infusion. I just got to unpacking my shipments today. A what? An infusion. I use them to spice my drinks up. They grant me special abilities. Like Phoenix Chili, a little bit of one would make you fire resistant. That could be very useful in fight. Sure, I'll try one. Okay. And on the topic of trickery, no, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your wood chilies or you go heavy on the intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job, figure it out. Now that I have to be careful how they interact with the other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use a different ingredient than usual. Keep an eye on the coaster shape. Whoa, maybe I should even try adding an infusion first, adjusting the drink from there. Let's give it a try. Okay, Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so we can't do this. Oh no. Okay, wait, hold on. What about this one? Sparkling Nebula. Because I want him to outsmart it. Did I get that wrong? I did get that wrong. One, two, and then we go. Oh, I don't want them to take hits though. I feel like they could outsmart it. Do we just try the infusion though? Maybe we try the infusion. Okay, I guess we gotta just try the infusion. One, two. Wait, it's up there, isn't it? And just one charisma now. Figured it out. You're getting better. Thanks. I'm feeling tougher already and dangerously close to catching fire myself. I think you could almost take on a dragon like this. Let's stay grounded. How urgent is sunscreen? Pretty urgent. Sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe you should sunbathe less. That might solve his problems. It might. When has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in the mangrove. Good luck. Won't be needing it. What I do need is that camo solve. Gonna go look for that blighter. Go easy on them. Thank you. I'll be waiting to hear for your exploits upon your return. Aww. Aww. I like them. Oh, he doesn't have his hood. My bad, guys. I got really hungry. So I just like had to have a little bit. Good evening to you too. Oh? This quest, it wasn't here yesterday. That is correct. It seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Sure. Like me. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Zephyr. Did the wind carry you in? No, my legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. Emotionally. I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get the cape. I mean, yes. Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So you know the castle? Yes, it seems strange. It is. A vampire lives there. I heard rumors whispering of a strange fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence, me too. Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. But she has. Once, had a vampire mix her. Interesting, so she was only here at night. Yes. Would you say she was unnaturally pale? No, she had a lot of makeup on. But below that mask. Sure, yes. Would guess she looks pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. Interest. You sell blood? Of course. Whose blood? Did she about the wolves avoiding the castle? Really? All of them? Yeah, she has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all the animals seem to steer clear of Morrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merge into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive. Or for a goth. Goth or a vampire, she seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret, or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Ooh. Also, stealing man's cape is just plain rude, I suppose. Only thing worse than stealing man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. The consequences being you. Exactly. It definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I'm the one with the shadows and the wind. Gone before they even notice I'm there. So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills. What about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration. Like a chair? Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I'd prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to my tavern. I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me. Along with a neat little addition to my interior design. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No. Too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. I heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you were previously aware of. Raise yourself up from the shadows. Say, what do you trade them for? How about a joke? A joke? That's not... I don't do jokes. Then I don't do drinks, I'm afraid. How do explorers hide their treasures? How? By dragging them to the safe location. Alright, I feel bad for you. No, that was a good one. You may have one of my renowned drinks and some of my renowned infusions. Infusions, intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? For your purpose, I think you could benefit from either some fade crystal or a frozen pine-cone. The frozen pine-cones have absorbed some of the nature's icy properties. Then they can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fake crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible eventually for a bit. And for a bit, the duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation. Interesting. So what dark depths yourself are you trying to look to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature, so I may be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Though that does sound appealing, strength I can do. And some frost armor should help with the fangs. Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath. Out stealth her. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. And then it'd just be or dexterity with the other thing. So that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity. And some visibility. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do that. So that's going to be this. Dexterity. So now we're going to make a... two. Oh, whoops. Okay, and then we need one of these. Oh man. So strike. All right, here we go. Swift strike. What do you want, you know? Here you go. Drink that all vampire sphere. Okay, hold on. I think my dog wants to go outside. Come on. All right, we're back. Oosh. Ooh, okay. There we go. Drink the all vampire sphere. Garlic breath? Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask for permission before you steal something and keep. That's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink, the garlic breath? Good one. It tastes like, not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary? No, only the absence of it. That makes two of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are swift and quiet as the wind. And if she can't see me, goodbye and keep. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the realm keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave. Or for a good story. Farewell. Okay. Or for a bitter end. Oh. It's another end of a night. Wait, I love this. Wait, I love this. I love this game. I love this aesthetic of the game too. All right. I think we're going to end at Act 4. Or I think we're going to end here. So yeah, before we start Act 4. This is cute. Because okay, so a couple reasons why we're ending early. A, I'm kind of tired. And also B, what's it called? One of my friends asked me to play Peak, and I kind of want to go play. So we're gonna be wrapping up stream here for now. Honestly, I love this game. It seems super fun. I'm enjoying it a ton. But yeah, I think we'll go right out to, let's see here. We'll go right out to Yoru. He's playing Roblox. Or just wrap up stream today. No, let's at least raid out to Yoru if we're gonna go raid. Yeah, let's go do that. We'll go do that. Raid at Yoru _ Uma. Alrighty. Oh, whoops. I forgot I can't do the at, or else it just doesn't work. Alright guys, but thank you guys for watching Tavern Talk with me. I had a fun time. I had an amazing time on that game. Honestly, I'm definitely gonna be playing more of this on my own time. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for chilling with me. I appreciate you all. Sorry today's stream was so short, but we'll be back on Saturday. Saturday's stream will be a lot longer because I'll probably be streaming into the night. But yeah, I will see you guys later. I don't know if Yoru's gonna stream it, but he might. So you guys might see me later because I'm probably gonna be playing Valorant with Yoru and them. But yeah, we have Premiere later. I think it's a Premiere practice game today. So yeah, you guys might see me there. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye. Have a nice night. Have a nice day. I see you guys all later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thanks for chilling and playing Tavern Talk with me. I appreciate it. I really love this game. I'm probably gonna be playing. I'll have to do my other save on my own. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to do that like other save on my own time. Because I'm really liking this game. But okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. On, let me put it. Logan Val, thank you. Catch you later, Jelly. Bye bye. Oop. Oh shoot, wait, we're still streaming on YouTube. My bad. I'll see you guys later. Bye.